here we are. It's June 6th. I'm telling you that because it was about this time at the 1st of April that I bought a different bicycle than this one. And today is going to be a story about that bicycle. But here's the one I have now. It's just a cruiser, which is the kind of bicycle I wanted, a Huffy. Something I trusted from childhood days. And this one is really simple. It doesn't have any gears. It's a one-gear bicycle with the old-timey coaster brakes like I grew up with. So, like I've said before, I'm not trying to be one of these people that races and wants to go fast. I just want some transportation to work, which is about a mile from here, and to go to the store every once in a while, like for the old loaf of bread and gallon of milk sort of thing. So hopefully this is going to serve me well, and I believe it will, as long as these tires don't stay flat. Now that's what happened to the other bicycle. I never did get it fixed. So let me tell you about that bicycle. Well, I'm back, but I've moved. They started mowing grass and stuff over there by where I was, so I thought I'd head over here and try to get away from some of that noise. What I found was some more noise from the park over there. So here's some screaming in the background. It's people on a roller coaster or something. But anyway, I just wanted to talk about that bicycle. If any of you remember, I'd done a few earlier videos, and one of them was about me taking a ride down this trail. And I got down there about 4 miles, had a flat tire, and had to push the bike back, which was fine. It was good exercise. It wasn't that big a deal, but I did some maintenance on the rim, trying to cover each one of the spokes with some real sturdy heavy-duty tape, and that worked for a little while. And I don't know, maybe 10 days or 2 weeks or something, then I had another flat tire. And so I had several flat tires. I ended up buying 2 or 3 inner tubes and a couple of patch kits. I was trying to be a good sport about it because I like the bicycle, but it just kept having flats and everything. And finally, the last day, I rode it to work, which is about a mile over there. And that's one reason I wanted a bicycle, just to ride from the campground over to work. It's not that far. And of course, to do some errands. If I need to go to the grocery store or something without unhooking that RV, which there's like almost a checklist of stuff to do before you can move. So that's the reason I wanted the bike to start with. And so I went to work that day, and I got off work and took the bike out of the track, and I was standing there talking to another guy that had a bike. And then a third guy came up and said, "I hate to tell you, but you have a flat tire." And I was like, holy cow, you know, I'd only ridden that about a mile. So I made up my mind right then that that bike was going to go back to Walmart, and we were going to try to see what we could do about that. So the next morning, I unhooked the motor home and all that, and got the bicycle ready to put inside the motor home to take it down to Walmart. And when I got out, the thing had another flat on it, and on the front it had 2 flat tires when I pushed it into Walmart. I mean, this was just ridiculous. Like I said, I was trying to be a good sport about it. So I got into Walmart, and I took some of those tubes that I had bought also, and the girl was asking me if I had the box for the tubes, that she couldn't give me the money back on the tubes unless I had the boxes. And of course I didn't save boxes for the inner tubes. But I told her that wasn't the issue. I brought the tubes in to show her how many flat tires I was having on that bicycle. And so they have assemblers there at Walmart to put those bicycles together. And I thought maybe one of them had enough experience in bicycles that he could just fix that thing. It would have been fine with me if they could have fixed the wheels and spokes. But there was some German guy there that was the bike assembler, and we had a little bit of a language issue. He kept wanting to put 2 more tubes in the tires, and I told him that just wasn't going to do the trick. And I don't think I ever did get my point across to him that the spokes were poking holes in the inner tube. So the girl who understood what I was talking about was also trying to explain that to him. Finally called the manager back there, and apparently that manager didn't have the authority or didn't want to deal with it or whatever, so they called the bigger manager, and he came back and just said, well, we can't fix that, I'll just give you your money back. And I told him, you know, I was perfectly willing to let him put some maintenance on it or whatever, but he said, no, we'll just refund your money. So I'd put it on a charge card, so they, whatever you call that, when they credited the charge card, that's right, which was fine. And so I went back there and looked at this bicycle, and I liked it pretty good, but I thought, well, I'm not going to do this on the spur of the moment, and I'll think about it a couple of days and see what happens. Well, in the meantime, I looked on Target's website, and they have a Target right across the street from that Walmart, and they had a bicycle on there that I liked. So I went to the Target. Of course, they didn't have it in stock, and I went up to the front and asked the girl if I could have an in-store delivery, which I've done at Walmart a lot of times. And she said they could do that, but I could just order it over the phone and they would send it to my house. And I explained to her that I was in the campground over there at Adventureland working at the park for the summer, and I'd rather have it sent to the store. And she said, well, okay, we can do that. But she was making me stand there with my phone, and I'm not real good at that. You know, it's a 13-year-old thing to do. Going through all this trying to order the bicycle. And so when I got to the point of put in cart and checkout, I saw where they had totaled up what I owed them, and they had added a $20 shipping fee. So I was already paying more for the bicycle, and then they throw another $20 on it. And I just told the girl, look, I'm not going to deal with this. You know, have a nice day, goodbye, all that stuff. So I went across the street and bought this bicycle. Now the point I'm trying to make with this is that there are a lot of people out there that are bad-mouthing Walmart. I have a couple of friends that are boycotting Walmart, and they're probably going to see this video. I mean, I just don't see the point in it. I mean, they took a bicycle that was 2 months old, that I had put a few scratches on, and they just replaced the thing, no questions asked, credited my credit card with the money, and the Target over there is wanting to charge me another 20 bucks. Now, I don't know if Walmart has things that they charge delivery on, but I've bought a lot of stuff at Walmart that I've had in-store delivery, and they've never charged me a penny. I bought an ice maker like that, a mattress like that. I forget what all I've gone down there to pick up at the Walmart store that I had purchased through that in-store delivery. But anyway, Walmart does what Walmart's supposed to do. They take care of their customers, they back up their product. They usually have it in stock. If they don't, they'll order it for you and they won't charge you. So that's a business model that is successful. If people want to gripe about Walmart, that's fine. I know they don't pay what General Motors pays. I agree that there are issues with that. But you can go into any town, USA, and you know exactly what to expect when you go in a Walmart. And now I know what to expect when I go in a Target. If there's something in there that they don't have on their shelf, then I'm going to pay to get it. So I guess that's my rant for the day. I don't work for Walmart. They're not paying me on a commission or anything else. I've just had this happen so many times that I thought I would just be one person anyway that was speaking up for that company, because they have always taken care of me. And that's all it is for this video today. Thank you.